30th. So about a week and change I've been doing it. As you can see, like fucking journal's definitely way more than halfway full. So yeah, I calculated today, I'm averaging about 12 pages a day. And yeah, made a few mental, okay, so first, I'll say this, for those of you who want to start a journal, right? Because I believe this has changed my life in 21 days. It's been 21 days. I realized I did the math wrong, so I haven't busted a nut in 21 days.
I feel like your numbers is just...
No, it was the day that everything started was June 9th.
Are your days in 24-hour cycles?
Yeah, but like the last time I did it, I think I just did the math in my head and I did it wrong. So I was saying like, oh, I'm like 15 days in or something, but I was actually like 18 days in at that point. But yeah, point is today marks 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks I've been doing everything. Semen retention, journaling, you know, all of that shit. But anyways, so when I just started journaling, I was doing like a mind dump, you know? I'd write about any and everything, just what was ever was on my mind. Since then, I've come up with a kind of system for how I like to journal. So the first thing I do, and this is really just for the first 5 pages, because I believe those first 5 pages sets up the rest of your day for success. If you do nothing else, you got to get in those first 5 pages first thing during the day, right? First thing in the morning. And what I do is I dedicate the first page to first 2 pages to just unloading anything that's bothering me mentally. So if I have anything that's, you know...
I like that.
Yeah, being like pins and needles in my side emotionally or spiritually, just anything that's bothering me.
Bitches.
I'll whatever it could be anything. Just talk about it, just try and work through it. Because I've realized this is so many things. It keeps you productive, it keeps you on task. It's also a form of therapy. In my opinion, this could easily replace any licensed therapist, because all a therapist really does is get you to dig deep and uncover the things that you've been suppressing and the things that are bothering you. Well, when it's a journal, it's so private and personal that there are possibly things that you wouldn't feel comfortable telling a therapist that you will write in your journal. And
that's real.
When you are writing down your ideas, when you have an idea in your head, sometimes it's half-baked. You don't really think all the way through it, you know? But when you force yourself to write an idea down and work all the way from beginning to end through that idea, you'll find any flaws with your logic and you'll just be able to work through it. So any problem I've had in the last 3 weeks, I've been able to work through it within the span of 5 to 10 minutes, you know? So that's what the first 2 pages are for. The next page is I pick a topic to think critically about.
Okay.
So any and everything, you know, could be, today I thought, or yesterday for instance, I was like, what does a perfect day look like for me in terms of productivity? But the day before that, you know what I just randomly picked? Bitches. I don't know why I said it like that. Bitches. The word bitches. I don't know why it came out like that. I wanted to say 2 words at once.
You had a hyphen in that bitch.
Yeah, bitches. But yeah, the word bitches. I worked through just thinking about the use of the word bitches and you know, if I'm using that word properly. We can talk about that later if you want. But yeah, I came to the conclusion. I feel like now I'm super confident using it in the context that I will use it going forward, because I feel like I really have a grasp of the word now. Yeah. I believe I was just using the word because I was using it in a way that I've seen it used, right?
Just ambiguous. It means this, it means that.
It means this, you know, like I'm basically copying how I've heard, you know, rappers, actors, and comedians use the word. But I never personally, I feel like, especially words that are somewhat problematic, it probably is a good idea if you're going to continue using this word, knowing that you can get heat from it, to be super confident in having an understanding of what that word means and what you mean when you say it.
Okay.
You know? So, yeah, we can talk about that later.
Well, I agree with you. I'm trying to grasp a few bitches, too.
Yeah, oh yeah, always trying to grasp the bitches.
Yeah.
Whoa, well,
That's
with
not
their
your
consent,
word?
of course.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
With their consent.
With their consent, of course.
Yes.
But, what else? So pick a topic to think critically about.
How many pages?
That's, 1 to 2 pages as well.
So we had 2 to 4.
We're at 2 to 4 pages. Then I'll do gratitude. I do a page on just things I'm grateful for.
You're welcome.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? I haven't mentioned you once. I'm kidding. You're definitely in here. What?
All right.
Yeah. I've definitely mentioned you at least
In the bitches
once.
category?
No, in the gratitude category.
Oh.
And then finally, I give myself kind of like a little bit of a pep talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I write down all the reasons why I should feel confident in the fact that I can accomplish all the goals I want to accomplish, just positive talk. I feel like
That's way better than the negative talk we beat ourselves up.
yeah, I feel like everybody is inclined to just constantly beat up on themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Be your biggest supporter.
There we go.
You know what I mean? Fuck that. So that's usually page 5, and then page 6 is when I'll put my to-do list for the day. So, and by doing that, it kind of already gets you over the hump towards getting to page 10. You feel me? By putting your to-do list on page 6 instead of page 5.
Okay.
Because if you put it on page 5, technically you did your 5 pages.
Yeah.
But now you're kind of that solid, stable number of 5. I don't know, this is just how my brain works. It's like I can't do 9 pull-ups or push-ups. I gotta do 10.
You gotta do 10?
Exactly. Same thing. I can't just leave it at 6 pages. It's such a
You're not one of them
off numbers.
My volume has to be on an odd number person, are you though?
An odd number?
Bro, it's weird, people.
I don't really fuck with odd numbers.
I don't put my volume on 29. It gotta hit 28 or 30. It's a whole bunch of people doing shit like
Wow. No, I usually put the volume to where I want it to be loudness-wise. That's like what you know what I mean?
But it's a different number all the time, or is it always like?
Yeah, typically I just turn it up because not every show is leveled at the same.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Hey man, people weird.
Yeah, but I do like clean numbers. So if I put
What's
it at
a clean number?
30. So if I put it at 29,
29 is not a clean number.
it's not a dirty number, but if I put it at 39, I might as well put it at 30.
People weird. Yo.
Is it?
What is that?
What do you mean? What is that?
I don't know what that is.
I'm type A personality.
Is that what that is? Okay. Yeah. I've just had people do that shit. Or we're turning the TV up or something and somebody goes like, hey, hit one more. And it's like, one more, nigga? Like, why?
Yeah.
Hey, man. The 46.
It won't bother me.
46 kind of dirty,
if you did it, if the remote was in your hand and you just turned it up to that, I'm not gonna be like, hey bro, can you put it up one more number? Yeah.
You can hear it? I can't hear it, man.
Yeah. No, I definitely, that's not me.
I don't like 46s, yo.
But if the remote's in my hand, I'm definitely gonna go to 28, 29, 27, they're all the same to me. I guess my brain thinks in 5s.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's either 25 or 30.
I respect that.
Yeah.
All right, got you.
Yeah.
I hear what you're saying now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, but typically my TV's at 100, just period.
I bet.
Yeah, I like listening to movies and shit loud as fuck. Yeah.
So that gets you to 6.
Yeah, and then basically throughout the day, I'm just checking back in. So, okay, I'm glad you said that.
Well, so how much time usually, average time, has passed when you get by page 6? How much time you think? Because, every day is different. You stink this day, you showered this day, you got a different, something different on your mind this day. I'm just saying, it's always different.
They don't get that joke.
Oh, what is? Oh, all right.
But fucking, yeah, you know, a lot of it depends on the mental clarity you're going to it with.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I've definitely had days where it's taken me 10 minutes to get to the end of page 1. Just because I'll write something and then my mind will go off somewhere and I'll just be sitting there thinking about something, not even intentionally, just daydreaming, just thinking about something or rerunning through something in my head. You know, I just lost focus.
Do you get through any frustration as you're journaling? Like, is anything like, you ever, you know, lose something, you know, and then you can't get it back and you feel like it was important, you wanted to jot it down?
No, because that's the beautiful thing about writing.
Yoga? It's just like yoga, where you're like, I'll write something else.
No, well, you don't, because you're writing constantly, it's kind of hard to lose your train of thought, you know? So it's not so much that I forget what I was writing about, my mind will go somewhere else.
Okay.
And then I'll bring it back and like read what the last 2 sentences were, or probably just remember what I was writing about before and just continue. But yeah, you know, I'm not too concerned about the amount of time it takes. What I do like to do though is I won't break up the text. So, you know, you're writing line after line after line after line. I'll put a break line whenever I lose a train of thought or whenever I get distracted mentally.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you go through my journal, if you just see pages where there's no like, I didn't skip a line, that means I did not hit my pen up off the paper and got distracted. You know, I was just writing the whole time. So I like doing that, but at the end of the day, all that matters is that you write. So whether it takes you, I think the least amount of time it's probably taking me to write 5 pages is probably around 20 minutes or so, okay. 15, 20. But
which isn't bad at all.
Yeah, but it's prepare to be seated for 45 minutes. If you're really bad at this, if your mind is really, you know, if you have a lot of brain fog, like after a night of drinking, those are the kind, like today, my mind was so clear. It was so easy for me to just write just my 5 pages and get them out the way. But yeah, you know, that feels great. I was gonna say something before though.
Oops.
No, I'm about to get it back. Okay, so this was what I was gonna talk about. So I've realized that another benefit that journaling has, and why I think you should incorporate into your life if you're trying to be more productive, is it de-stimulates your brain. So I've been thinking, you know, what goes into being very productive, right? It's a combination of having a clear mind, being, you know, mentally and physically in a good place. You know, you're exercising, you're eating well, you're getting good sleep.
Energy.
Yeah, just having energy, right? The ability to the capacity to focus. Removing distractions. And de-stimulating your mind. Because your phone, TikTok, Instagram, video games, YouTube, all of those things are extremely stimulating and requires very little effort to engage in them.
Yeah.
So then to go from that to writing your essay for fucking literature class.
Fucking tough.
It's hard. It's very boring. Compared to what you were just doing 2 minutes ago, extremely boring. So what do you have to do? You have to de-stimulate your mind. And I find that you go ahead, journal 3 pages. So that's what I'll do. Like after I get my 5 pages done, I'll go off to work. I'm still human. So maybe, you know, like if I'm not super disciplined and put my phone in the drawer or something, I may stumble across an Instagram page or a YouTube channel, and you know, I'll find myself kind of fucking around for 15, 20 minutes, and then because I'm practicing mindfulness, that's about how long I can be in zombie mode before I realize I'm in zombie mode.
Oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, then I'm, oh wait, what the fuck am I doing? And then what I'll do is then I'll jot down another 2 to 3 pages, and what I've added on top of that recently is on top of that I'll add 10 to 15 minutes of just mindfulness meditation. And by the time I get done with that, my brain is completely de-stimulated or unstimulated or whatever the word is, and I'm now ready to re-engage with just regular old work, and it will be much more exciting than just sitting on the couch for 15 minutes, not doing anything, you know. So yeah, but I think that's enough substance for today.
Nah, what time you going to sleep? What time did you go to sleep?
Last night I went to sleep around 11. Tonight I like to go to sleep by 10:30.
On average, so you go to sleep around that time?
Yeah, on average, some days I'll get lucky and fall asleep by like 8:30, 9 p.m. But I'd say on average I'm falling asleep around 10:30 at night.
And then what time you usually wake up?
Anytime between 3 and 6 a.m. without an alarm.
What's the difference? Why?
That's just when my body wants to wake up when I go to bed early.
And it's just depending on the day. Like, it's not like you can't go to sleep tonight and be like, I'll probably wake up at 5.
I wake up
because 3 to 6 is that's a large gap.
Yeah, today I woke up at fucking 7:30. Like,
and what time did you go to sleep? 11?
Yeah, probably around 11.
Damn.
Yeah. So
did you wake up mad like fuck? I didn't get up at 4?